Welcome back to the RTF podcast, where we refresh your feed so you don't have to. My name is Matt, his name is Matt, and this is episode 53, our Thanksgiving special. Okay, Matt, it's time.
It's time, Matt.
It is that time of year. It's that time of life.
It's fucking cold outside, Matt.
Hella cold. Yo, move this thing. Why are you so far away from you, bro? There you go. Yeah. I want to hear you out here. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, we're it's that time of year again. It's starting to get real nippy.
Oh,
you
morning.
got you got the nice little sweater on.
I got the little fleece sweater on here.
Yeah.
So happy Thanksgiving, Matt.
Happy Thanksgiving as well, man.
It's gonna be a little bit after that we're gonna post
maybe a day or
this.
two, yeah.
Yeah, give or take. But happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We're gonna talk a little bit what we're thankful for. We're gonna talk a little bit about some events that has partaken.
I always forget about being thankful for something.
You'll notice things look a little different, both physically and figuratively for one of us in the room.
Hell yeah. Let's address the elephant in the room for those who are watching.
He got a fresh cut.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even talking about the fresh cut.
I know.
Yeah, that too. No, I recently just I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast that I was going to get it. No, we didn't. I had LASIK eye surgery.
Nice. So you did do the LASIK.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So no more blurry vision for this guy.
I wish. Let me tell you.
Okay, so just to go run through it quick, and I'm not gonna waste everyone's time with this. I've been wanting to do it for a while. The reason why we didn't do it originally was it's very expensive for those who are thinking about it or whatever it may be. It's very expensive. We ended up getting some sort of deal, connections. It's all type of that business, right?
Yep.
So we ended up getting it for much cheaper. That's why I did it. So I jumped on it. I thought it was like one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah.
Money well spent. Cannot complain at all. Honestly, the biggest thing that I'd probably say after LASIK that you notice is going to bed and waking up. It's just a game changer. You don't have to look for your glasses. You don't have to wipe your eye. You know what I mean? Nothing. Everything's blurry when you wake up. It's just up and you're done. You're just up.
Interesting.
It's real nice.
So you had it worse than I did. You grew up with glasses. You did the whole thing. I've been wearing glasses for about 6 years now. It hasn't been a long time. But the biggest thing is if I go like this, you look exactly the same. I'm very much...
Oh, okay, so you're not that strong.
I need them when I drive. That's the camera's a little fucked up. I'm not going to lie to you. But when I'm talking to somebody like this, it's...
I get you.
That's what I see.
You're far. Yeah, anyway, I get it. It's not that strong.
It's bearable. I don't wear glasses in the house. I wear glasses when I'm watching TV just because, I want to be able to see things 100%.
Yeah.
But other than that, not really.
Mine was I wore them for everything. It was my life. It was can't see anything without them. My prescription was like 3.75 and 4.
Oh, I'm only bad. -1 or something.
Yeah, like negative whatever. Honestly, the best thing ever. I'll explain it very, very quickly.
Yeah, I want to.
You go into this room, you spend an hour and a half doing tests, or like an hour doing tests and stuff and meeting with an optometrist and doing all that stuff. But then you go into this room, the operating room, you sit on this bed, whatever. The doctor says, okay, yeah, we're going to be doing this. You're very, for me, I was a very low risk operation. It wasn't too risky according to my prescription, things like that, whatever.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I sit on the bed. There's a machine that cuts your eye for those who are very squeamish or are not okay with stuff like this. Skip. I'll put a little thing in the YouTube, whatever. And then they cut your eye with this, this first machine. It looked like, Iron Man's chest. The reactor, whatever it's called, inside of his chest.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looked like. I was staring right into this thing. It looked exactly like that. It was like a spaceship I was in. First thing, cuts your eye, whatever. It's supposed to cut this layer off, and then it dims after it cuts the layer off. So your eye just goes numb, not numb, black. So it's but it's open.
It's dark, yeah.
But it's open.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest feeling. It's open, but you don't see anything. It's black. And the same thing goes for the left side. So now I'm Stevie Wonder going to the next machine. Okay, so I can't see anything.
They made you get up?
No. So the bed just does this. It just turns.
Oh, it rotates. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm Stevie for a hot second. I'm like, and I start panicking. I'm panicking, right? I turn to the doctor. Middle of this surgery, I turn to him.
Turn to the doctor.
Or no,
over here,
whatever.
Went, all right, I can't.
Yeah. So he's behind me, right? And I'm like, the first eye goes dim. I look to the doctor and I say, is this supposed to happen? Like, am I not supposed to see out of this? He's like, yeah, no, you're not supposed to. And I was like, oh my God, okay, thanks. Okay, perfect. I even said that a lot. I was like, oh my God, thank God. Whenever they started laughing, having a good chuckle, there's fucking no sight, just chilling on the bed. Next thing I know, I'm under the laser. The laser, it was like E.T. was taking me back to his fucking home planet. Literally just zzz, exactly what you think a laser would sound like. Like zzz, nice. Like that. Like a nice laser beam. Whatever. The right eye was 11 seconds and the left eye was 11 seconds.
Was it the longest 11 seconds of your life?
No.
Oh,
you're just looking into a light. That's what like.
Well, you're not looking into anything, to be honest.
No, you gain some of your vision back after like 10, 15 seconds after they slice it open. Anyways, so they cut it open, whatever, or they put the thing on for 11 seconds. Boom, 11 seconds one eye. Boom, 11 seconds the other. Done. Within a minute and 48 seconds, I was up. Had shades on, sunglasses, because you got to wear sunglasses like a cataract patient. Yeah. You have to wear the sunglasses, and I walked out within a minute and 48 seconds. Like, I timed it on my phone. That's how long the whole thing was. A minute and 48 seconds.
Glasses on, there's an explosion in the background.
It was crazy.
The CSI Miami.
That's exactly what it looked like. Yeah. I'm going to put up a picture. I have a picture. I'm going to put it up in the fucking video. It's literally me with like the stupidest shades. They're like, okay, so you just went through this operation. Let's see how we can make you look the stupidest possible. And they give me these fucking next level dumb shades. And
can I bring my own sunglasses?
Literally, they have some next protection, all this bullshit. So funny, yeah. Anyways, best money ever spent. Don't regret it at all. And it was like super quick, super easy. I didn't have to go to like a million consultations. It was one phone call. The next time I went there was the operation, and it was done.
How do you feel now? Like you're what? How many days? What's today? Saturday?
A full week.
A full week? Yeah, like 8 days.
Yeah.
So what do you feel now?
Like, I'm going to have blurry... So, you know, like when you're driving at night, sometimes the lights are blurry. Like if you were to take your glasses off, like the lights have like this glow around them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have that for about like 6 to 8 months.
Nice.
That's what like they said. And then everything else is chilling. Everything else is like, I'm good. Like sometimes I get like blurry vision, like because of my eyes are dry. Like sometimes I'll be like, oh fuck, like whatever. But it's nothing like, oh my God, it's blurry. Like, you know what I mean? Like
stay strapped with the eye drops?
Yeah. I was taking like the most eye drops, like 4 eye drops a day.
Wow, that's wild.
4 times a day. Wild. Like 4 different ones 4 times a day.
Oh, so you're spraying a bottle in there.
Yeah. It was like 1, wait 5 minutes, 1, wait 5 minutes, 1, and then like 4 hours later, another again. 1, whatever. It was a bit extensive, but it's worth it. Whatever. For me, it's only you left for like 5 days.
Interesting.
And I was done.
I feel like if my eyesight were to get a little worse, I would do it.
Yeah, if it was worse, yeah.
Sooner than later, but I kind of want to do it anyway because I miss.
Not wearing glasses.
I miss no glasses.
I miss no glasses as well. Sometimes when my shit's a little blurry, I kind of just want to put those on, like just to correct them.
Reminder.
Yeah, just as like a little. And I do this shit.
Oh, the worst.
Fucking a million times a day. I do this shit so much, and there's nothing there. I'm just poking myself at this point. I'm just poking myself. No reason.
I do the same thing. I wear hats at work all the time. So and then I'll adjust my glasses. So I'll do I gotta lift my hat and then push my glasses up. But I'm not doing anything. I'm just like. Oh, okay. I'm just looking like a dumbass.
Yeah, literally.
It's so funny.
Yeah, but it's honestly it's something I needed to do. It was great. Yeah, I can't complain at all.
That's good.
But yeah, let's get into a little bit of Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you thankful for your eyesight?
I'm thankful for everything.
Yeah.
Very thankful for this podcast, for all of our viewers, for my family, for everyone around me. I'm thankful for it all. But yeah, it's that time of year, all the fall colors and all that nice stuff and all that. Yep. All that good stuff.
Minus the random days where it's just absolutely freezing like it is today.
Yeah, like a lurky day.
I love fall.
Yeah.
Like I was outside. I'm gonna be honest. It was 7 a.m. this morning. The most cold I've ever been.
Yeah.
In a long time.
Yeah.
Like I've been working outside in the heat, and then all of a sudden I'm walking around. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's definitely bad. What's something you look forward to in Thanksgiving? Whether it's the food or the time with family, what is it?
It's all of it, right? Like it's a time with family, it's the food and stuff, it's all that fun stuff that you do. It's just a day to enjoy, right?
Yeah.
Like we do things that, like for example, my dad and I are going golfing on Monday. You know, little golf time with him, which is great. You know, we're big golf guys in my family, so we enjoy that.
Big golf guys.
Yeah.
We are going golf.
Yeah.
What's your most anticipated food item? That you look forward to the most?
My mom has like crushed the turkey game. So like her turkey's delicious. The stuffing obviously is a given. Is stuffing. What else? It's very like simplistic. It's the turkey with and then the side, the classic sides and stuff, right? But I think the turkeys. I don't have turkey all the time. Not like that anyway.
Yeah, so, definitely not.
Yeah.
I would say when Thanksgiving rolls around, it's the biggest thing for me has to be like mashed potatoes and corn.
I mean, yeah.
Like has to be.
I make we do mashed potatoes a bunch though.
Yeah, I do too, but like very rarely. And like just something about when you're eating it on Thanksgiving. It's just such a great feeling, you know. It's just such
you do
nice
the whole cranberry sauce type.
No, not my forte. No.
There were a few years where we bought like the canned stuff to try, and we just didn't care.
So
for
traditional,
it.
like
it's just like
I don't know. Not for me. The stuffing. Like my family does, we do like regular, like actual made stuffing, then we do the boxed one.
Yep.
And just for fucking, because apparently that one's better. Stovetop is what it's called or some shit.
Whatever.
I don't know. We run it up. It's always a big.
Pretty sure last year we made like a super from scratch homemade stuffing and stuff. So
yeah.
It's not hard.
So I want to talk about this. My family at least has been baking or whatever, putting a turkey in the oven for so many years, whatever it may be. I think the most revolutionary change to a holiday was when people started frying turkeys.
Dude, I've never done it.
It happened, what, like 5 years ago?
No, more than that. It's
maybe 10?
Something like that. Dude, when they deep fry an entire turkey for 2 hours, it's wild.
It changed the game, the Thanksgiving game forever.
I've never done it. I really want to do it.
No, I've done it. We do it every year now.
Do you?
Yeah. We never go back. Never go back. You can't go back.
To your house.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you can't go back after. Like you lose some of the juice that you would get in an oven roasted turkey or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it's just it's just something great to look for. It's like fucking a chicken. It's like frying a chicken. It's the same shit.
It's a dry method of cooking, right? So you're does that confuse you?
Yeah, I didn't go to culinary school. What's a dry method? An oven is a dry method.
So when it's a dry method because it's evaporating the moisture. Think about it like that, right? Yes, you're dipping it into liquid, which is wet.
Yeah, but it dries.
But you're drying out the moisture of the. That's why you do lose a little bit of that juice, but you get that nice,
crispiness. Oof is right. Oof is right. Are you a big wishbone guy? Do you do that sort of thing? Are you a fan?
Nah, we just listen. I'm normally like slap me the leg, and then I'll take some breast. And then we see a wishbone, we're like, aha, and then whatever.
Yeah. It always, for us on Thanksgiving, it was always the two youngest get the wishbone.
Oh, yeah.
The two young, and then
whoever sees it.
Yeah, literally. And then whoever gets whatever. Yeah, it's fun, though. It's fun. I want to talk about a little bit. I know you're not a big football guy, but it's that time of year as well.
Mm-hmm. I know. Trust me, I work with a lot of people who enjoy football. Thou shall not be named, but thou shall see this probably on the reels.
Probably.
So, yeah.
I want to talk about a very serious. I know you haven't seen it, so I'm going to play it for you.
Okay.
A very serious injury to a.
Was it the concussion?
Yes.
I did see it.
No way, you saw it. Wow. People, this guy's on the fucking ball.
I know. I saw it happen, and then I saw him stumble afterwards, and I went, "Ooh, this guy's fucked."
Okay, so which one did you see? Did you see the one where he was on the floor?
No,
throwing up fucking West Side Crip.
No, it was a couple weeks ago. What game was it?
Okay, so you definitely didn't see. It could have been the Pats one. It could have been the same guy, but originally.
No.
Or the Bills. Sorry, they didn't play the Pats. They played the Bills.
Fuck, what game was it? Hold on.
Okay,
was it the Bengals? Was it the Bengals?
Yes, the Bengals and the Dolphins. You saw this? Okay, here.
I did see it. Yeah.
Just to refresh your memory.
Oh my god, dude! He just suplexed him on the floor.
First, okay.
Hold on a minute.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Let's see. Watch this. This guy's an animal.
Yeah, I think it was a week before this because it happened about a week before. Anyway, or
So watch from the beginning, right here. Ready?
Dude, it's
Play develops, whatever.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on the screen.
This will be on the screen.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
fucking suplexed.
that's wild.
And he is throwing up West Side. Like, he is throwing shit up right now. He is from the streets right there. Like, he is in it. And these guys are selling, bro.
Yeah,
This guy's got serious neurological damage. And those guys are fucking celebrating. He's throwing up all kinds of gang signs. First of all, I'm not going to say I laughed when this happened because it's very, very scary. When you see, it's almost like the UFC as well.
Yeah.
When you see guys get fucking knocked out, it's a different type of scariness. It's not, this isn't sport anymore. This guy,
No, it's like
you think of, I can't remember what a lot of like retired players, they fundraise for, and I think it's CTE. I think that's what it's called.
okay.
Yeah. Like trauma to the head, like after so many blows to the fucking head. Like, when you see something like that, first of all, Tua got crunched. That's the name, Tua. I don't know if he got absolutely fucking crunched. So to expect him to not have something like that is kind of, even regardless of his injury. So I'll give you a little bit of backstory. He had a similar injury the week before, or 2 weeks before, against the Bills. I don't know if it was 2 or I think it was the week before.
Is that maybe that's the one I was referring to?
Yeah, and he was wobbling.
Where he was wobbling, and then he fell down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this guy's.
Yeah, so he's fucked.
And then he was taken out, and then I think put back in, right?
Yeah, so they did like they go through concussion protocol, but they said that it was his back, so they didn't have to go through concussion protocol.
That's
However,
wild. That's wild.
After more like analysis, like the neurologist that's hired by the NFLPA then went and cleared him for this game, for that Thursday night game. I think it was a Thursday night game. Yeah, should have been, because they played Sunday and then they played Thursday. So they cleared him for that Thursday night game. And that, obviously, that after that fucking massive hit, there was something going on definitely before that hit.
100%.
Like, you can't say there wasn't, but they cleared him regardless, and he got absolutely fucking destroyed. And then obviously that guy got fired. The neurologist that cleared him, the doctor.
That's wild.
Yeah, 2 days after the doctor got fired. Here's an idea. Just sit out like one game. Here's a fucking idea. Like just one.
Yeah.
Like just one maybe.
One.
I know, like whatever it may be. Whether you lose the whole fucking season or whatever, like you're losing the whole season or you're on road to go perfect and not lose a game, it's one game, bro. There's 16 other games in this fucking season. I just didn't get why. First of all, I thought it was fucking, after they found out that he was okay, that's hilarious. His fucking crip walking shit. It's like you know the serious neurological damage when like the arms straighten or the fingers go fucked or whatever. There's shit going on. Like hockey happens a lot. But like still, it just boggles my mind. And there's like tons of analysts and people that are saying like, this can't happen, and it's going to take someone to, like, pass away for the fucking NFL to, like, really say something. There's all this controversy behind it, but I don't want to get into it because fucking...
Listen, I don't follow it enough to
have
discussions upon it. But at the end of the day, in all sports, regardless, I think safety should be a number one.
Yeah, man. Like,
I get that people are watching, and I get
there's a lot of money. It's all about the bags. It's all about 100%. The fucking bags. That's all they care about. That's all the owners fucking care about. As much as they say they care about the players, I can't believe that. No, it's all about the fucking bags. It's all about who's making the most money. All about how can I win the most games to make the most money. That's what it is.
100%.
At the end of the day, it's what it is. Bags hold everything. But yeah, that's the same type of year. Football. It's getting to that type of season as well. Sweater weather is upon us.
Yep. Currently, as you can see.
Yeah. Yep. I'm looking forward to, obviously, like we were saying, it's cold as fuck, but it's that type of year where you can still get the windows down maybe in the afternoon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Still get the windows down maybe at like 12 when it's like the hottest. But I don't know. What sort of type of year, like what time of year is it turn into like jacket weather? Because in Canada is very, very different from the rest of the world.
So
maybe in some places.
In terms of, here's the thing, if I don't have to go outside for a long period of time, it's never jacket weather. That's
I do that too.
It's the way it is for me. It's always been like that. I've been in this kind of stuff and maybe one more layer, and that's it. It's never been like I'm gonna go get my winter jacket because I don't do winter activity like ski or anything. I don't care for it.
Yeah,
never been my thing.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to stay inside, right? So if I'm like going to school, going to work, going to whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta go from my car to my thing. I'm not wearing a jacket.
Yeah, I'd say anything lower than than 8 is jacket weather for me. Sweater I can go to 8. If vest is like 8 to 12.
Well, even this morning I was wearing had this on. I had a golf shirt, then this, and then I had a it's like a golf thermal jacket, like a one of the FootJoy things, and like I was okay, and it was 2 degrees.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I didn't have a toque because I just don't know where mine is, and I had gloves on. Like it was cold. It was cold.
Yeah.
Plus it was windy too. Like where the golf course is, there you go down into a valley, and it's just wind central there, and it was freezing, but I was okay, right? So, I mean, I feel like I can get away with it a little bit.
Yeah, the wind was absolutely fucking atrocious today. I'll, sorry to cut you off. I remind me of a funny story. So, I was just, recently, I was flying my drone.
Okay.
You know, I have that drone. We're talking about how windy of a day it was today, was this morning. We're out flying my drone over this open field. I'm going to throw the video up on the screen. I'm not gonna tell you what happens after until you see the drone. I'm gonna let you assume what happened to the drone.
Gotcha.
We'll see what you think. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video now. I'm gonna fast forward a bit. Okay, so I'm trying to go through these trees, right?
As one does.
I'm trying to go through these trees. Okay, no problem. I line it up nice. I make sure it looks nice. I'm gonna throw this video up on the screen.
The branch is moving. The leaves are going.
Okay, I make it through the trees.
Yep. There's a little branch. Yep, you're good.
W. I make it through the trees.
That's a gorgeous shot.
Nice view, right?
Yeah.
Nice open field. Okay, and now we're moving around. We're having a good time. We're going around, and out of nowhere, I get a fucking swift kick from the fucking tree. And look, I'm panicking. Right at this point, I'm panicking. I'm not controlling anything.
There's that car that came
right
by.
over the wire. Boom! I'm flying. I'm fucked.
That's somebody's backyard.
Somebody's backyard. There, and that's the end of the video. Okay. So I want you to assume or estimate what happened after the end of that video.
So normally when footage cuts out like that, it means there was a secondary impact.
No, okay, I'll give you this. I turned the video off.
Oh, okay.
I turned the video. I stopped the video.
So
because I was panicking.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways.
So it was definitely you probably hit the return to home button, and you were definitely running. Whoever you were with and yourself were definitely full sprinting.
Yeah.
And I know that doesn't happen very often. Not to say that whatever, but we don't sprint.
Yeah.
I know for a fact you were full running down the street.
Okay.
Towards this.
Okay.
It was definitely in a tree somewhere, stuck somewhere stupid. I guarantee that's where it ended up. It was end up in like a branch or like a something.
Okay.
Power line. That's my prediction.
Okay, that's your thing. Okay. Yeah. First of all, I by the skin on my fucking ass, I just made it over that power line.
Yeah,
it would have been over. That was very, very close.
Yeah.
Just over the power line. I don't know how I did that. Anyways, I didn't do anything. I was like panicking. I was just fucking spamming the buttons. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't moving.
It's like a fighting game.
Yeah, literally, I wasn't fucking touching it at all. Anyways, flies over the wires, flies over the thing. The video ends. I'm panicking. It's still doing all kinds of maneuvers, acrobatics. It's flying all kinds, whatever. I hit the return to home button.
Yeah.
I wasn't sprinting. I was jogging.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't know where it was. Like I knew where it was, but I didn't know exactly where it was. I knew what direction I was going in. Anyways, I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. I hit the return to home button. And you ever like get like knocked down? You ever get like pushed down? Like you ever get pushed down and then like like when you're in elementary school, you ever get like knocked down? You're like fuck, or you fall.
Yeah.
Whatever you fall like that. This thing, I don't know what kind of fight it has in it. After all of that, I hit the return to home button.
Did it come at you?
Started getting a little bit of its balance back. Start to figure it out. Fucking snap a couple things in place. Sent itself right up and right to home.
Okay.
I could not. Intact. I couldn't believe it. After I saw this video, I guess from there it looks really bad.
Yeah.
Because you're just seeing the camera and go crazy. I legitimately thought the thing was destroyed. As I'm watching it freak out, I said, there goes the drone. It's done. Easy. No more drone. The thing flies back, lands perfectly. And I look at it. Maybe a scuff mark. Maybe a scuff. Not even.
The rotor, maybe
no, nothing. Zero. None of that change. Nothing's changed. Propellers perfect, not even a dent, nothing.
Okay.
And I could not believe it. And you know what it was? Because I knew where I was here. It was the wind that we were just talking about that just gave me a nice little swift kick right into the tree. Nice little swift kick.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and I couldn't.
That's hilarious.
Legitimately, I couldn't believe it.
If it touched that power line, though, you would have had a brick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you would have. It would have been a paper.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I want to talk a little about the Jays. Not too much of the playoffs, but it's Jays time of year. It's playoff time. Mm-hmm. Maybe by the time this comes out, it won't be playoff time. Hopefully, hopes. Other than that, I was at the Rogers Center recently for what I'm wearing right now, the After Hours concert. I'm gonna put up a video on the screen. I'll show you.
A lot of videos today.
A lot of videos today.
Oh yeah. Make sure you guys check out the video portion of the podcast, so you can see what's going on.
Yeah. If you're listening to this, check us on YouTube. YouTube.
I mean, we got a lot of content to show you in this episode.
Hell yeah.
So.
Okay, so this is where we were. We weren't too far. We were. Let me find a nice one here for you. This one here. Let's see. Right here. Okay. This is where we were. I don't know if you saw some videos. Oh, I just saw something there.
Okay.
Right, so we were
decent, yeah.
We weren't too far. I'm going to say that this was, I don't like hyping stuff like this up too much because it's a concert. It's like another concert. This was like a life-changing experience.
Wow,
a life-changing.
So you went from
I don't like hyping this up.
It is what it is. It's just a concert to the I've never lived before. This is the beginning of my life.
Literally.
This is my second birth.
It was a life-changing experience. I don't know how else to describe it. It was, regardless of how much I like The Weeknd, just being in an environment like that. I don't know if there's exactly 50,000 people. I don't know how many the Rogers Center holds. I think it's somewhere around there. But it was just ridiculous. I guess you can. The only thing that's comparable is when like the Jays won the World, not the World Series, because I guess the World Series I don't know about that time. But when Jose Bautista hit that home run, the walk off or whatever it was in overtime, whatever it was, to win that game and win the series. That's the only thing that's comparable. There's like it felt like there was 1 million people. Yeah, to say 50,000, it felt like there was a gazillion people in there, right? And everyone's just screaming. And the biggest thing for me was, it's The Weeknd's one of the biggest artists in the world, but like you see everyone's like heads and arms. It's like a wave almost because everyone's like bopping to the music. Yeah. So you see like this like wave of people just like moving, right? It's just so different.
How high were you?
I wasn't high at all.
How high are you now?
Not high at all.
That's funny.
But it was crazy. I'm telling you, like, it's almost like euphoric. Like you just can't describe it. Like if to explain to someone is just so difficult.
When you're in a setting like that with that many people and you're seeing people or a group or an individual that you mentally and I'm gonna say emotionally, right, connect with. Like that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's a very different experience rather than just like you go to York. You experience the same thing every time you go to class. 500 people sitting in a lecture hall, and then the vibe is completely different, obviously, right?
Yeah,
but you're still, look how many people you're around, right? And then, but you're still doing the same thing, and it's a different, but when that energy is just, through the roof, everything's at 100%.
Yeah.
The adrenaline's going. You're singing your heart out. You're laughing. You're dancing. You got people around you. You got you're close.
Yeah, a lot to do with the music as well.
Yeah,
the type
it's
of music.
Great. It's
if it's fantastic. A Slipknot concert, there's a lot of fucking punching and shit going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's like
just angry.
Yeah, a lot of like screaming and raging and stuff. But this one was like very peaceful, very nice. It was actually really, really good. I want to talk about, speaking of Slipknot, fucking spooky shit.
Halloween's coming up.
Oktoberfest on AMC started, or Spookfest, what the fuck is it called? Scarefest, whatever it is. Started on October 1st. So now we got a couple weeks left until Halloween.
Are you gonna go as a cat?
No, I'm gonna go as myself. I look very scary enough. Actually, from my eye surgery, I had very bad bruising. Now it's decently better, but I had very bad. You saw it. It was very bad. Like it was really red for like a couple days, 3-4 days. And then now it's okay. So I was like a demon. I was like, I already had my Halloween costume.
Perfect.
But I want to talk. We're big film buffs here at
Refreshing
the Feed podcast.
Huh.
Very big.
Hold on a minute. You're the film buff. I'm a fake film buff. But yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I guess you could.
I'm setting expectations because I know where this is going, and just continue.
Yeah. So let's talk about our favorite scary movies, man.
Fantastic.
I put the little fucking 1-2 on for like a
dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Scary movies. Man, listen. There's a lot of things that came out and people love. It's the same question when Christmas comes. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Elf. I don't know. I saw it when it came out. Is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't go and watch. Maybe it's just the people I'm around. I don't sit and go and watch things every year. I don't care for it. I go through these phases where it's like, oh, I'm down, and then all of a sudden I'm like, why the fuck would I ever? But then I'm like, oh, I'm down to watch and scare myself again.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, so let's go through. I kind of wanted to talk about. I've seen it since Oktoberfest started. Let's say top 3. We're trying to see some.
Okay.
We're gonna do the top 3 scariest villains or monsters / main characters of the horror movies of Halloween. I easily have 3, easily.
Okay.
We're not gonna go into so much depth as, like the chick from The Conjuring, like household names.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like Scooby-Doo has desensitized me. To be honest with you.
Like Scooby-Doo himself.
No, yeah, the show as a kid when I grew up.
Oh, okay.
There's vampires and fucking running around, and turns out to be our neighbor Joe. Or their neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is. It's
our neighbor. You meddling kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like desensitized me as a. I'm like, it is what it is. It's just a vampire. But then again, if you think about it, that shit's like, the concept of that is like pretty fucked up.
I think that it could be the neighbor, right?
Yeah.
I think I got 3 easily. Obviously Michael Myers is the big chief number 1.
I agree.
Then I'd probably say it's a toss up. Freddy Krueger's another great one because something about him and like the night and dreaming that you can't get away from it.
Yeah,
that's kind of fucked up. Like that's kind of next level.
It's like you're entering the dream state. It's the whole thing.
That one's a little extra trippy.
You're already not in control most of the time in your dreams, and to make it seem like
it's wild. Yeah. That one's like whoever did the writing for that one was really good. So Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and Scream is one that's not the best. I'm sort of drawing a blank, but that was the third one I thought of.
I mean, I think that image has been dulled by Scary Movie,
Yeah, like the other one, like the spoof one.
Yeah.
So there's Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger. Oh, okay. So there's a couple more that I would say are pretty fucked up. Yeah. Pennywise is one. Chucky is one. Ghostface. I said Scream, but Ghostface.
I don't care about because we know. Scream is the stupid one. I don't care about the dolls.
You don't care for a Chucky? I think Chucky's scary, man.
Nah, dude. Yo, okay, hold on. It's creepy at first. Think about it. You walk into your house, right? And you got the doll. It's there. You're chilling. Dude, it's a fucking little gremlin. Just kick it. Just kick the doll.
Yeah, I know. It's
like, it's not.
Like, there's no way I'd run away from it. Oh, okay. This is what I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, awesome. I'm going to pull it up here first so I know what the fuck I'm saying. No, not Scream. It's called the new horror movie Smile. Have you heard about this?
Which one is that
Smile movie. Okay. First of all, trailer, super spooky. I don't know when it comes out. Or it's already out. Excuse me.
I gotta look at I think I've seen it.
It's already out.
I've seen the
It has poster. A 78% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and a 68% rating on Metacritic. Okay, but this isn't the biggest thing that I want to talk about. So Smile, they've been setting up people in like very public places and places that are on camera, and they've been putting people there to promote the movie, and all they do is smile. all they do is just these spooky fucking people, these scary looking people. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna throw up a picture right here.
You know what movie? Actually, this reminded me of really quick.
They put them behind home plate at the playoff games for baseball.
Oh, that's
and
great
they just,
advertising.
And they just
That's
sit there and they just smile, right?
The
And they did
entire
it.
time.
They did it behind. I think it was like the Daily News or not Daily News, like BBC or something like that.
Oh,
there was
television and stuff where they could see them through the
through the glass.
Yeah,
it wasn't
just
breakfast
smile.
television, but it was one of those
things,
like
right?
the morning show or some shit like that, right? So it was like fucking next level spooky because it's like real life now, and you're right. So I think it's great advertising.
I saw this movie when it came out, and it didn't scare me, but it definitely freaked me out. And this movie, I wouldn't recommend watching it. Go for it if you want. You watch Midsummer?
No.
Fucking the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. The weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's essentially these friends go away on a trip, right? And it's not a horror film per se, but it is a horror film, I guess, per se. These friends go away on a trip, and then to this like, I don't want to say Amish village. That doesn't, but anyway, like that kind of
that kind of vibe, yeah.
If that makes sense. And
I see. And there's like this statue with like grass on it.
They got real fucked up rituals, and there's, it was wild. It was wild.
In Sweden.
It was in Sweden. Yeah. It was wild.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird.
I left that.
Looks like a big kumbaya.
It was, but they like their rituals and stuff, and there was murder, like they were murdering people.
Oh,
the
yeah.
teens kept disappearing one at a time, kind of thing. The psychological impact between.
Oh.
It was fucking.
Oh, it's giving me the fucking chills.
It was weird, dude.
It looks really fun. Like it looks like to see pictures of it. It looks like a good time.
I'll watch it with you. I don't know
about that much. I'm not a big horror movie guy.
No,
me piace. Only like
the on Netflix.
Is it? Yeah,
it's on Netflix.
No, I definitely am not a big horror movie guy. I'm definitely not even close to that. I steer away, especially stuff with the dark.
What are those other ones?
Like Paranormal Activity.
There it is. How did you know exactly?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Those are the biggest. For the longest time, those were like the biggest horror movies. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and they were all fucking shit. They were all shit. Everyone said that they were the fucking worst. Whoever likes horror movies.
Because but we watched them as a kid and it would scare.
Oh yeah, I was very very scared. Yeah. Like the first one that came out.
Yeah.
I was out of my socks. I jumped out of when I first watched that shit because it was like pots and pans fucking moving in the middle of the night, and then I don't know about you, but every time I turn off the light somewhere, it's a race against the clock to get the fuck out of that room.
I've accepted my fate.
Oh my god, that's so messed up. That's so messed up. I cannot.
There are points where it's like
I gotta get out of there.
It's the devil's hour. It's 3 a.m.
No.
Right? And I've awoken from my sleep on the couch at 3, and
no.
And my light's on, and I have a light just outside of one of my rooms downstairs. And then everything else is off. But so the connecting lights where it's like, oh, there's a switch for this light downstairs.
Yeah.
There's a switch for this light upstairs.
And you gotta make it to both. Yeah.
No. So it's like you can control it from either upstairs or downstairs, right?
Yeah.
No, that switch is off, and the only switch that can be controlled from downstairs. I'm sitting in the dark and the light. I turn the switch off, and then I just casually walk up the stairs.
No casual for me, pal. You're a serial killer in that case.
Is what it is.
If you're not afraid of the dark, you are a serial killer.
Buddy, I got my own demons I'm fighting every day.
Confirmed.
No other demon's gonna do anything, bro.
Oh my god, no me piace that, bro. That's I almost try to get out of the room before the light that was coming off of the fixture finishes being taken it's probably like fractions of a millisecond to try to get out of that room.
Your brain, but in reality
it's like instantly. It's like almost impossible. No, I get the fuck out of it. No,
how about
can't do that stuff.
Are you the kind of person as well as you keep your feet hanging off the bed?
No, I don't do that. Why can't I keep my feet off the bed?
No, you've never heard that before?
No, why can't I keep my feet off the bed?
Oh, dude, you can't keep anything, any limb, any nothing hanging off the bed, dude. Monsters come under your bed, fucking absolutely just drag you down. It's gonna drag you down.
There we go. Nothing's ever coming off the bed ever. Never again. I'm sleeping my knees up like this. I'm sleeping my knees like this.
No, you've never heard that before?
Never heard that.
That's been a thing for a year. That was like
oh my goodness.
Like as a kid. And it's like you'd keep your for example, I'm sleeping. I don't know if you can see this. on camera. I'm sleeping and like, oh, my hand is hanging off the side of the bed. Like whatever, I'm sleeping. It's the something's gonna grab your arm and pull you down.
No.
You know,
now I'm fucked. Now I'm fucked. Now it's over. Game over. I can't even sleep now.
Anyway, that's been a thing in my brain for years. Buddy, let me tell you, my ankles are hanging off the fucking. Just take me. Fuck it.
Just take me.
Just take me.
No, now I'm spooked. Now I'm never going to bed. Now I'm sleeping on a California King. California King. I got to see that guy come up first.
Man's on a plane 24 hours a day to stay in the sunlight. He's going to make sure that you're always in the daytime.
I go live in that place in was it Iceland or Norway?
Well, they have darkness for like 6 months out of the year. It's like half and half.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where's that one spot that never gets... Greenland, I think.
No, it's very much north. It's like basically like... I'm going to mix it up. Hold on. I gotta look before I make myself look like an idiot.
I think it's Iceland. I think it's a place in Iceland. Iceland, yeah, it is.
Sorry, Antarctica has 6 months of daylight and 6 months of darkness in the winter. Can you imagine you wake up at 7 a.m., it's dark, and then by 10 a.m., it's still pitch black outside? Imagine living like that.
I know. Imagine living where it's always day. Hold on. That's always spot on Earth. That's always light outside. Fucking next level knowledge. Yeah, I don't know where I saw this. I'm pretty sure it's like Iceland. I'm pretty sure.
I think you're wrong there, sir.
Let me double check.
But anyway, listen, Matt's never gonna hang a toenail off his fucking bed anymore.
Yeah, no, definitely.
In fear of like a monster with tweezers is gonna fucking drag him under the bed by his toenail.
It's north of the Arctic Circle and south of the Antarctic Circle.
Yes.
Yes, I know exactly. Yeah, this I got perfect. No fucking idea. I got an idea at the north as hell, but I don't know what the fuck
it's north as hell, bro. You're gonna meet Santa up there.
North as hell. Yeah, it's a fucking. It's what's that called?
Play on words.
Yeah, north as hell, even though it's south, isn't it? Okay, I think that's it for us today.
Yeah, we've learned a lot. You're
a lot of videos.
A lot of
learning today. Our Thanksgiving special is wrapped up.
Our Thanksgiving and Halloween special.
No, we're gonna have a Halloween special as well. It's just gonna be us. It's gonna be us live streaming a fucking horror Midsummer.
To be honest, I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah,
make a video like that.
Fuck it. Okay, Matt. Thank you for coming on the Thanksgiving special.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
That was episode 53, our Thanksgiving special. If you're watching this episode on YouTube, check out the links in the description. Our Instagram, Twitter, TikTok are down below. If you're listening to the podcast, check out the podcast in full video on YouTube. But also, thank you for listening. That was it for us. Again, thank you for reaching.
Remember, everybody, keep your limbs inside of your bed at all times.
Or just don't sleep. I'm gonna practice no sleep. No sleep October. No sleep.
It's no sleep November.
Yeah, I know, but October and November. Fuck it.
For the rest of your life.
The rest of my life. And that's it. Thank you. Refresh your feed so you don't have to. Peace out.
Take care.